Why are you turning? What you doing?
Shout out to Jade for the sub.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Oh, damn.
I thought we was playing.
You always gotta
I
go
thought we was playing. All right, come on.
No. Look. Look, here you go.
Come on. You got to, and you need to switch your feet. You're not southpaw.
No problems.
Why you don't know problems?
If you thought the circus surrounding Blueface, Neveah, and Chrisean couldn't get any more chaotic, you were wrong. Because this weekend was supposed to be about one thing, and one thing only. A baby shower, a celebration of new life, a moment of peace before the arrival of Blueface and Neveah's child. But peace was never on the agenda. For weeks now, Blueface has been splitting his time between two worlds. During the week, he's in Los Angeles with Neveah, playing house, preparing for the baby, trying to maintain some version of stability. But on the weekends, things shift. On the weekends, his attention drifts east, to Baltimore, to Chrisean, to the chaos that always seems to follow her. And this weekend, the weekend of the baby shower, was supposed to be different. Neveah made that very clear. She told Blueface he wasn't going anywhere. She hid his IDs. She locked down the situation as best she could. She was determined to have this one weekend for herself, for her baby, for her sanity. But Chrisean had other plans. And when Chrisean has other plans, everyone else is just along for the ride. Girl, if you heard Chrisean say she's flying to LA during the baby shower weekend and your soul left your body for a second, tap that like button because the algorithm needs to know you're emotionally invested in this mess and not just here for the recipes. If this video doesn't hit 10K likes, I'm letting Karlissa plan my next video, and y'all will be watching a 45-minute breakdown of EBT card etiquette with no receipts and no resolution. Let's rewind to earlier in the week. Neveah had been telling Blueface that the baby shower was non-negotiable. This was her moment. She had been planning it, stressing over it, and trying to keep her emotions together while dealing with a man who seemed more interested in his phone than in her pregnancy. She told him flat out that he was not going to Baltimore. Not this weekend, not with the baby shower happening, not with everything on the line. And to make sure he couldn't leave, she took his IDs. Physically took them, hid them somewhere he couldn't find them. She told him she didn't care if he was mad. She told him she was his home, not some girl on the East Coast. She told him that if he left, there would be consequences. And for a moment, it seemed like her plan might actually work. Blueface was frustrated. Sure, he complained, he pushed back, he said she was holding him hostage, but he was still there. He was still in Los Angeles. The baby shower was still on track. Then Chrisean went live. It started innocently enough. She was on her stream, talking to her followers, doing what she always does. But then she said it. She said she was coming to Los Angeles. Not next week, not next month. This weekend. The same weekend as the baby shower. And the moment those words left her mouth, everything shifted. Blueface was sitting next to Neveah when he saw the notification. And without saying a word, he got up. He left the room. He walked away from his pregnant girlfriend to go make a phone call. And everyone watching knew exactly who he was calling. Neveah knew too. If your stomach just dropped watching Blueface walk away from his pregnant girlfriend to go call Chrisean, and you're sitting there wondering how a man can be that cold in front of a camera, tap subscribe right now. Because this is the only group chat that's going to break down every single move Blueface makes from this moment until that baby shower and beyond. My landlord is literally outside knocking right now, and the only thing standing between me and explaining to a grown man why I'm short on rent is that subscribe button. Don't let me get evicted over Neveah's heartbreak. She sat there on camera, trying to hold it together, but you could see it in her face. The hurt, the betrayal, the realization that no matter what she did, no matter how many IDs she hid, no matter how many boundaries she set, she was fighting a losing battle. Because Chrisean didn't have to say she was coming to see Blueface. She didn't have to. The implication was enough. The timing was enough. And the reaction it got from Blueface was enough to confirm exactly what Neveah feared most. She started spiraling. She went from angry to devastated in a matter of minutes. She told her followers that Chrisean was doing this on purpose, that she was trying to ruin the baby shower, that she was trying to make sure Blueface wasn't there when the baby arrived. She said it had nothing to do with her, but she knew better. She knew this was a calculated move, a power play. A message. Meanwhile, Blueface was on the phone with Chrisean, and Chrisean was on her stream, giggling, smiling, acting like she had just won something. And maybe she had. Because in that moment, Blueface wasn't thinking about the baby shower. He wasn't thinking about Neveah's feelings. He was thinking about the fact that Chrisean was coming to his city, to his territory, and he was going to see her. It didn't matter that his pregnant girlfriend was sitting in the other room crying. It didn't matter that this was supposed to be a special weekend for their family. None of that mattered. What mattered was that Chrisean was coming. And then there was Karlissa. Blueface's mother entered the conversation in a way that only Karlissa can. While Neveah was breaking down and Blueface was making plans with Chrisean, Karlissa was on her own platform, doing what she does best, stirring the pot while pretending she's above it all. She started talking about the baby shower, but not in the way you'd expect. She wasn't defending Neveah or celebrating the upcoming arrival of her grandchild. Instead, she was complaining about the gift requirements, complaining about the timing, complaining about the fact that she was expected to bring something to a function she didn't even really want to attend. She said she doesn't go anywhere empty-handed. She said rich people don't carry gifts. She said her gift might be a whole PlayStation that couldn't fit in her car. She said she might drop it off after the baby was born. She said the baby shower was on the 14th and her paydays were on the 1st and the 15th, so the timing was just inconvenient. It was absurd. It was completely tone deaf, and it was exactly the kind of deflection Karlissa is known for. While everyone else was focused on the love triangle and the baby shower drama, she was talking about EBT cards and fighting days and how she took her last whooping from Chrisean and would never take another one again. But then she dropped the real bombshell. She said she was meeting Chrisean on Sunday, the same day as the baby shower. She said they were going to have lunch, tea time with the baby, a great time. And she hinted that it would all be happening on national television. She told her followers to be available. She told them to tune in.
Quick pause, because if your jaw is currently on the floor after hearing that Karlissa is meeting Chrisean on Sunday while her grandchild's baby shower is happening without her, I need you to do something for me. Tap subscribe right now, because this is the only channel that's going to document every single second of this Sunday showdown the moment it happens. I am begging. My mom just called and said if my subscriber count doesn't move by the end of this week, she's sending me back to nursing school and taking my ring light with her. Do you want to be responsible for me explaining to a classroom full of future nurses why I chose YouTube over a 401k? Do you? So now the picture becomes clear. Chrisean is flying to Los Angeles. Blueface is planning to see her. Karlissa is planning to meet with her, and Neveah is left holding the pieces of a baby shower that was supposed to be about her and her child, but has now become the backdrop for another chapter in the never-ending saga of Blueface and his messy entanglements. So where does this leave us? Neveah is devastated. She knows she can't stop Blueface from seeing Chrisean if Chrisean is in Los Angeles. She knows that hiding his IDs only works if he wants to leave the city, but Chrisean has now removed that obstacle entirely. She came to him, and that is a level of determination that Neveah can't compete with. Blueface is caught in the middle.
But not really. He's not confused about what he wants. He's not torn. He's just waiting. Waiting for Chrisean to land. Waiting for the weekend to begin. Waiting for the moment when he can step away from the responsibilities of family life and back into the chaos that he keeps gravitating toward. Chrisean is victorious. She made her announcement, watched the fallout happen in real time, and now she's packing her bags. She knows exactly what she's doing. She knows the power she holds, and she's not afraid to use it. If you're watching Chrisean giggle on stream, knowing Neveah is in the other room trying not to cry on camera, and you feel personally attacked by the audacity, hit that like button, because the algorithm can feel when y'all are sitting in silence with your hands over your mouth. The algorithm is watching. It knows you're gagged, and right now, it's waiting for you to prove you want more of this content by tapping like and commenting the audacity so we can all process this together. Don't leave me standing here alone with my mouth open. Karlissa is unbothered. She has her Sunday lunch plans. She has her commentary. She has her followers waiting for the next update. And she has absolutely no interest in being the peacemaker in any of this. And the baby shower, the event that was supposed to be the centerpiece of the weekend, it's now an afterthought, a background detail in a much larger story about power, control, and two women fighting over a man who seems perfectly content to let them destroy each other. The only thing we know for sure is that this weekend is going to be explosive. And if you thought the drama was going to slow down before the baby arrived, you were wrong. This is only the beginning. And I will be right here watching it all unfold just like the rest of you. Don't subscribe. Genuinely. Stay uninformed. Let your group chat find out what happens at this baby shower before you do. Be the last one to know if Chrisean actually shows up, if Karlissa really has lunch with her on Sunday, and if Blueface even bothers to show up for Neveah at all. Walk into Monday morning completely clueless while everyone else is already deep in the fallout. I dare you. Or tap subscribe right now and be the first to know the second this weekend explodes. Your choice. But don't come crying in the comments when you miss the one update that changes everything.